Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video. So, yesterday, as soon as this fight went live, we did the first objective, the skill one with Bullseye. We learned how the Photon fight really worked together in that video. I had a ton of fun with that one right before I jumped into some 9.1. So, now, since then, I've gotten the other two objectives complete. And so, this was my very first attempt with the Spider-Verse objective, just going for Stark Spider-Man here. I have the 7-star at rank 2, but he is unawakened. My biggest regret in game is not getting him awakened. But anyways, I've been ranking up the 6-star to kind of fill that void. And so it's just a 6-star rank 5 Stark Spidey. And I've been fighting Photons in Battlegrounds with him. Been fighting Photons, Bullseyes, like all kinds of meta defenders with this guy. And he's been crushing it. At just a 6-star rank 5 level, too. But, so I knew, I really like him for Photon. And on the special one here, you can see you can gain 3 poise charges, dude. That is insane. 3 poise charges on one special, and it's a fast special, and it's a special one as well. There's very few meta defenders that can ramp Stark Spidey that quick. I'm sure Onslaught can ramp him pretty quick with the special one, but that special one takes a long time. Photon is burp, 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 done. Super quick. And so here we knock her down, and I was like, oh, what do I do here? So I can block, and then I went for a parry, and Stark Spidey auto-evaded there. He auto-evaded an undexable special, so I didn't even know he could do that. That's pretty cool. But I think I would have hit the parry if not. But yeah, throw my special 2 here as Pure Light ends, and then bait out her special 2, and we take some chunky block damage there. No evade on that special 2 hit, which hurts. And Photon special 2 is the one that I kind of struggle to evade, that especially the final hit. All of Photon specials, I have no problem evading the rest of them, except for that very final hit, special 2. The first part, special 2 is fine, but it's that final hit, which is, I'm thankful for this Summer of Suffering fight being Photon, because it's helping me get better at it. There you see I did get the dex, but I did take some block damage. So unfortunately, now that we got pushed below 50% health, our signature ability, which is where we get a ton of that crit, which is why I'm using the 6-star opposed to the 7-star, we lose out on that crit rate. But now we gain a higher evade chance, which is not really what we want. So yeah, here go for a little power drain, and luckily the Pure Light form ended, then she threw her special 1. So yeah, we lose a lot of our crit rate, but Stark Spidey does have a fairly high base level crit rate, so we're still going to crit a decent amount. But yeah, the fight is definitely slowed down a bit now in this second half. But it's okay, slow and steady. Like I said, this was also my very first attempt with Stark Spidey, just any of the Spider-Verse champs. So I was just feeling really good. I had heard that Spider-Ham was good for this, so if Stark Spidey didn't work out here, that was my backup plan to go with the pig. But, dude, Stark Spidey was doing such a great job. And so here, I'm going to purposefully push her into Pure Light, and then we're just going to chill, man. We got the Petrify on us, so our power gain's not getting too out of hand, and we're just going to chill. Slow and steady, this is how I like to approach this fight. You can definitely try to go faster and play a little bit riskier, but if you want to just go nice and slow, get slow and steady for the solo, man, I think that's the best strategy. And yeah, you can see we're still landing a decent amount of crits here. We're still doing some pretty good damage, and we've got about 24% left. So straight stage fright just ended right there, so we are free to throw this. And I'm hoping that we don't push her to 10 charges, and we don't, because if she was at 10 and I knocked her down, that would have put her into her Pure Light form. So here, I'm going to Relic into a Heavy, push her into Pure Light, but also Power Drain her. So that's a really cool thing you can do with Stark Spidey there. And now here, I'm just going to rip this special. Even though she's in Pure Light, I know this special won't give her, a bar of power, so we're fine. And we can just chill, go for a little Intercept. And then, yeah, she is essentially dead. Got another special 2. Looks like I'm just evading specials. And then let it rip. Bang, bang, bang. And yeah, that's Photon soloed Spider-Verse objective. Like I said, very first attempt with Stark Spidey. Now, for the 2022 tag, I first started with Spot. Didn't work out very well. Then I tried Hulkling. It worked out fairly well. And I tried Black Cat, worked out pretty poorly for me, because she was failing the Petrify on blocks. So that was really messing me up. So I went back to Hulkling, And you know, I thought Hulkling this was going to be easy for him. You know, especially I did start Spidey first, like I said, my first try, and I thought Hulkling was going to be easier. So I thought I was going to solo this first try. No, this took me, I would say, the recording was about 17 minutes long, including this fight. So it took me some time to really get a solo here with Hulkling. I just kept having things, you know, not line up. This fight just went perfectly, though. Every little thing lined up just in the nick of time here. So this was like a perfect Hulkling fight for me. Again, still taking that slow and steady approach. You'll see with Hulkling here, I just kind of do one-hit mediums a lot, just to try to build up our pierces and, you know, get close to the special 2. But I still also go for some lights in the block to get the petrify if our power gain is getting too out of hand, alongside that stage fright. And so boom, go ahead, get the unblockable, do a couple hits, get you know, a couple more aptitudes, then throw the special 2, get some bigger and beefier furies. You're gonna see like how important those aptitudes are, or maybe it's not in this fight, but after, like I said, it took me like 15 minutes of prior attempts, and so using Hulkling, I was kind of looking at the damage, you know, with aptitudes and without. I think like a special 2 without was only doing like 25k medium crits, and then a special 2 hit with 4 aptitudes was doing like 34k crits. So those aptitudes are a very big deal to Hulkling's damage. Yeah, so here she's in her pure light form. I got the petrify, we're just dancing around, chilling, killing time. Everything is going absolutely fantastic here, and I'm just going to get a couple of those aptitudes, then throw the special 2. There we go. And hoping for some crits, but if they don't crit, you know, it's totally all good. Also do want to get in like hits with the double furies active, but I don't want to go crazy, because going crazy is why it took me 15 minutes to get the solo. Because, you know, I do too many hits with those furies, and then I get too much power, and then I would just have to throw it and either take the stage fright damage or, you know, yeah. So but here everything was just really lining up nicely. Right here I was getting kind of worried, so I just threw this, and I only had 2 hits till I was unblockable, so I knew as long as she blocked it I would still get the double furies and we're all good. Here my power gain's getting a little control. Luckily she dashes back, she blocks, I'm able to get that light hit to hit her petrify. Like there'd be other times where, you know, I'm getting close to 3 bars and I need to hit her block and she just would not block. You know, she would just continuously dash at you, and it's like, well crap, I'm kind of screwed. Here, you know, I'm about to go red, I just rip the special, and again, luckily everything's lined up. Her pure light, she's in it, but she's under a bar of power. Here we're just kind of chilling. Was able to get the petrify. Like I said, everything is just going perfectly on this run, man, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. At this point, I'm like, okay, let's just keep this pace up, man, and we're on track. So you can see here, boom, only 25k. That was no aptitudes, 25k crit. With 4 aptitudes, I'm pretty sure we're hitting like 34k crits. So really big deal. Really big damage difference with and without those aptitudes, fueling up those furies. I guess because, yeah, it's 4 aptitude buffs applying to each individual fury buff. Then on the special 2 damage. So I guess, yeah, that makes sense. It is a lot of additive stacking. But yeah, here I just do medium into the special 2, because again, I know it's going to break yeah, you can see 37k crit there. Big fat crit. And here we're just doing some really nice damage, but again, our power's starting to get out of control, so hit her block with a light, get the petrify, also activate the pure light. Again, everything is just going my way in this fight, man. Finally, after 15 minutes of some roughness, some rough AI, some rough timing, I get this godlike run, and again, throw a special 2, and I have just enough hits that I know it's going to break her block. We're still going to get the double furies, and yeah, bait this, and then I want her to dash back, hit her block, get the petrify up, boom, she cooperates. Just this fight was just money. Just everything was just working. It's such a nice feeling when everything works, especially after it hasn't been working for like 15 minutes. And then yeah, just one more special 2, hit her, and then kind of pause, then drop the special 2 so she blocks it, and then a special 1 for the kill shot. And that is Summer of Suffering Photon soloed with all of the objectives. Stark, Spidey, and Hulkling for this one, and Bullseye in the first one. Now let's go jump in game, claim all this stuff, and then I think we have some rewards and maybe a rank up or something to do too. Let's do it. Alright guys, we are live back in game. We're going to go ahead and claim each of these. There we go. And then if we come over here, I believe, yeah, we get to the next reward milestone. So this one is 200 ascension dust. Huh. That's interesting. Wasn't a champion I was using in this video rank 5 not ascended? I think so. I think maybe. Just maybe. We should change that. Stark Spidey. Ascended. There we go. Ah, my boy. Fully maxed out. That's what we love to see. Alright guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. All three of my solos, Bullseye, Hulkling, and Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know who you guys use for your objectives in the comment section down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the subscribe channel if you want to see more content. A lot more coming this year. I'm really excited. And we should have a Stark Spidey gameplay video coming out too. Some Battleground stuff, high tier Battleground stuff, 6-star Ascended. I'm going to get it. Because like I said, the rank 5 was putting in work. Can't wait to use the rank 6 now. We'll have a great day. Peace.